Hello and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Greta Hill and I am so happy to be here with you. Thank you for joining me for my series on living in lunar rhythm. We gather every Monday to meditate together and to connect with the magic and the mystery of the moon. Before we begin, I would love to know, where are you meditating right now? You're welcome to share in the chat box if you wish. I really love to feel the connection of our Round Glass community and just to marvel at the fact that no matter where you're meditating from right now, we're all gazing and syncing up with the same moon and in the same phase. And so for those of you who are actually tuning in live, we're just about 7 days past the new moon. And this is when the moon is, the waxing crescent moon actually starts to move towards the half moon. You might start to notice that your energy is gradually building. And this is the perfect time for creating balance and integration. And one of the ways that we can truly experience more balance is to learn to honor our own rhythms. As we get deeper in sync with the rhythms and the cycles of the moon, we see how they might influence the rhythms of our bodies and our minds and our spirits. And we can make a choice to align with the flow of nature, which leaves us healthier and more balanced. Cycles are found throughout all of life. Absolutely everything in nature pulsates. There is a rhythm, right? There's a dance, like an ebb and a flow, right, to everything. The stars draw deep into their core and then they shine back out. And the waves rise and crash in the ocean. Right? Trees blossom their flowers and their fruits before shedding everything and bearing their empty branches again. Seasons change and they burst forth with new growth and dynamic energy, and then quietly the earth draws in her energy again and goes back to sleep. So cycles can be found within our own bodies through the circadian rhythms, and through also the cycles of our immune and our nervous and our endocrine systems. They're as close to us as our breath and the beating of our hearts. The rhythms of our emotions and our thoughts, the cycles of our life, from birth to old age to death. And there's a beautiful word for all of this in Sanskrit, which is spanda. Spanda means vibration or pulsation, and it refers to this ever dynamic dance that happens in all of life. The moon is like the most perfect example of this. From where we sit on the earth, we witness the moon as it appears to expand into its full brightness and then takes rest in divine darkness again and again. All of life needs times for rest and incubation, as well as times of growth and expansion. But modern culture, we've come to sort of believe that the more we do, the more we produce, the more successful we become, then the more worthy we are. And this has led to a big sense of burnout and fatigue and disconnect. When we forget to slow down and honor our different rhythms, it takes a toll on our health and our happiness. The moon offers us a mirror for self-awareness and a sense of connection to something so much greater than the limited way that we think sometimes. It offers us a deeper appreciation of the cycles of life and the ability to honor our own rhythm. So let's meditate now to connect with our inner rhythms, to deeply honor this pulsation in life. We'll go ahead and get settled in. And so please just adjust your seat. And if you're sitting on the floor cross-legged like I am, it's a really good idea to lift up onto some blankets or onto a cushion and to help to draw your lower back in and up. If you're sitting on a chair, you can uncross your legs and keep your feet about hips width apart. We want the spine to be upright and long, but never rigid. And as you're ready, please take a moment to close your eyes, turn your awareness inside, and take a couple of breaths to start to relax your body. And just allow your awareness to turn in, to scan your body, to notice what is present for you. And as we breathe gently, Just allow the breath to help melt any tension that you might discover. Letting your body be really at ease. And start to notice the rhythms of your mind. Notice the rise and the fall of your breath. Notice the beating of your heart. All of this pulsation around us. Without any judgment at all, simply notice how you feel right in this moment. Try not to create a story around it. Simply notice. Listen inside. And feel the rhythm of your own life, your own heartbeat, the movement of your breath. Continue to breathe and just follow the inner flow. And so we start by just simply turning inside, honoring our own rhythm, however it is that you are feeling right here and now in this moment. And to connect with the different cycles and the pulsation of life, we'll do a breathing meditation, the cyclical breath of the moon. And stay really at ease in your body. Let your belly stay soft. And begin to inhale and imagine the breath moving up the front of your body, from the root to the crown. And exhale as you imagine the breath descending down the back of your body, all the way down to the base of your spine. It moves in a circular, cyclical motion as you inhale up the front of your body, and exhale, awareness travels down the back of your body. And stay in the cycle and the rhythm of your own breath. But we'll add on just a little bit. So as you inhale now up the front of the body, hold the breath in at the very top. Exhale down the back of your body and hold the breath out on empty. So we inhale up the front, hold gently at the top. Exhale down the back and hold the breath out at the bottom. Now, as you visualize your breath rising up the front of the body, imagine it like the crescent moon waxing, growing in light. Hold your breath at the very top, the peak of the full moonlight, the crown of your head. Exhale down at the back of your body as the moonlight disseminates and wanes. And hold out at the bottom in the depths of darkness before the moon is new again. We inhale up the front as the waxing moon gives us energy and inspiration. Hold at the top as the full moon amplifies our potential. Exhale down the back as the waning moon asks us to slow down. Hold out at the bottom, the empty and the quietude of the dark moon. And staying with these cycles of breath, we inhale up the front of the body as our intentions become inspired action. You hold at the top, at the peak of revelation and illumination. We exhale down the back of the body, letting go, deep release. And hold out at the bottom as we rest, empty in stillness before the cycle starts again. Inhale and ride the wave of increasing energy toward the full moon. Pause and bask in the radiance at the top. Exhale and rest as the moon wanes into darkness. And pause and bathe in the stillness. And repeat a few more cycles on your own. You're just connecting with these rhythms of the moon, the rhythms of the breath, and your own inner rhythm. If your mind wanders, it's no problem at all. Just simply bring it back to the cyclical breathing, remembering, reimagining, reconnecting to the cycles and the seasons, inside and out. When you finish your next cycle, you can release this cyclical breath of the moon and just rest into the natural flow. As you rest into the natural flow, release the need to do anything, to know anything, to control anything. Just simply watch the inner flow of your breath. Let your belly stay very soft. Allow the flow of your awareness to just delight in the natural rise and fall of your breath. Let that be the most important thing. As thoughts arise in your mind, simply favor the breath. You do not need to stop the ebb and the flow, the vibration of thought inside. To simply favor the pulsation of your breath. Notice how the peaceful rhythm of breath, it fills you with inspiration and energy. Notice how even within the stillness of your body, there is rhythm, there is pulsation, vibration. Notice the beating of your own heart. Observe this dance of energy in your body. Notice the rise and the fall, and the pulsation of emotion. Even feel the vibration and the tingling of your skin. Honoring our rhythm. You bask in the ebb and the flow of energy that dances through you. There's no need to push or to grasp. Nothing to do but simply notice. Listen, feel, breathe, receive. Continue to follow the flow, trusting in your own inner rhythm. As you continue to watch and trust this rhythm of life inside, I'd like to read a little inspiration from the Radiance Sutras, this beautiful text by Lauren Roche. Breathing is the flow of the divine, where the rhythms of life turn into each other, the eternal exchange. Pour one breath into the other, out breath into the in breath, into the out breath. awaken to equanimity, at peace in the play of opposites. And take a couple of deeper breaths. Notice how you feel right now. And very gently, as you feel ready, you can start to softly open up your eyes and just take in the space around you, right, wherever you are, right, grounding yourself in your space. Right, and take a few moments to reflect on this experience. Right, what was it like for you? It's so important for us to truly honor our rhythms and to not get caught in just a go, go, go mentality. Even as I was preparing this meditation for you, I was so tired that I had to step away and go and take a short rest, and then I came back to keep working. So just to be in rhythm with yourself and to give yourself ample time to rest and recharge is so important. So as you take this practice off of the meditation cushion this week, really spend some time each day simply scanning your body, scan your mind, your heart. Really notice how you feel. And celebrate and honor the times of rest just as much as we celebrate the times of activity and productivity. It's really good to spend at least a few minutes every day meditating on the natural flow of the breath. The breath is the perfect example of the rhythm of the dance, of the spanda that's happening in all of life. There's a time to be active and there's a time to be quiet and still, a time to be more outwardly oriented and a time to be more internal. So as we sync up with the cycles of the moon, may we also sync up with our own inner rhythm and learn to really honor and respect them. So I just want to thank you for sharing this sacred time together. Please continue to deepen, to explore meditation practice with us. Check out our live daily meditations at round.glass or on our app. And I hope to see you next week when we continue our moon meditations. So thank you so much and happy moon gazing.